We've all been waiting for it. And now it's here, the first full-frame mirrorless Nikon. But why have we been waiting for it? Well, actually not because most of us needed it. After all, Nikon makes great cameras already. Like the D850, the best camera there is at the moment. The D750, still a great camera. The D500, the D7500, well, you name it. Many great cameras. Some of them are very light and small, like the D3400. Even smaller and lighter than some mirrorless cameras. So why do we need a mirrorless camera? Well, maybe just because we want it. Or maybe just because everybody says mirrorless is the future. Yes, the future. But is the future now? No. So then, why do we need it? Well, maybe because some market analysts say Nikon has to do it. Or maybe because it gives Nikon the possibility to finally change the f-mount. Yes, it's great that it has existed all that time and that you still can use lenses from 1959. But then again, it does have some drawbacks. The distance between the mount and the sensor is quite large, like it is with all DSLRs. So if you want to make a lens with the last element very close to the sensor, that's not possible with the f-mount. And if you want to make a lens with a very large last element, that's not possible with the f-mount either. So this is a reason. But that is only necessary for some lenses, very fast standard lenses or wide-angle lenses, like the already patented 50mm 0.9. So for most of us, it doesn't make much of a difference. But then there are people who really need that camera. Well, one of them is me. I needed a camera to use under my drone. And I did not want to use a Sony, because I wanted a camera that would continue to work and that would not overheat or break down while it was under my drone. And I needed a very large dynamic range, so that's why I could not use a Canon. And for that same reason, I could not use a small DX Nikon camera. So here was my problem. My cameras were too heavy. So what do you do if you have a problem with your camera? Yes! So what do you do if you have a problem with your camera? You call the Nikon service center. And that's exactly what I did. I called the Nikon service center in Beverwijk, which is close to Ponypark Slagharen, where you can grab your Nikon by the pony. Okay, sorry about that. What did I say? So I grabbed my Nikon by... so I called Nikon service center Beverwijk, close to Slagharen, and then we talked and we agreed that they would take out some parts of my Nikon. First of all, the pentaprism, which is quite heavy, 160 grams. The mirror, which we have here. And then they would take out the screen, the AF unit, which I would need anymore. Actually, they took out a couple of other things too to make the camera lighter. And finally, I had a camera which was exactly light enough to use under my drone, because in the Netherlands we have quite strict rules for drones and cameras. A drone you use professionally with a camera has a maximum weight of 4,000 grams, which is about 8 pounds. So that's why the weight was so important. Now I had a camera and a drone that were a perfect match. And as a lens I could use the quite light 20mm 2.8. I had an old Nikon lens. But maybe you're a little bit disappointed now, because it might not be the mirrorless Nikon full frame camera you have been waiting for. In that case, please subscribe, because the moment there is a second full frame Nikon mirrorless camera, I will show it here. I'm always testing Nikon stuff in a very early stage, so please subscribe and you will see much more. Well, in the coming days I will also post other YouTubes about, for example, a test of the 19mm PCE lens, some stuff about the DH50, for example, how you make focus stacks and how you make focus stacks with other cameras. Well, more to come. So please subscribe. See you soon.